Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mayor Ashley Swearingen.
Just follow the day, follow the day and reach for the sun. You don't see me flying to the red, one more your blood. Just follow the seasons and find the time, reach for
Wow, that is some delicious Swearingen strawberry blonde ale. Thank you very much, Tioga Sequoia. And good evening to all of you. What a pleasure it is to be here tonight to see the growth, the progress, the success, the continuing increase in fun that we're learning to have here in downtown Fresno. You know, last year was quite an event as well, and some of you remember that I piloted a little series I like to call Downtown Fresno Mean Tweets. And, you know, you guys love those mean tweets. And all we've heard about all year is, Mayor, are you gonna do those mean tweets again at State of the Downtown? And, you know, I wrestled with this because as I was telling my team, you know, this is my last year being here as mayor at a State of the Downtown function, and I hardly think it's a respectable thing to do to stand on the stage and drink a beer, hold on, and be so flippant as to, you know, roll out mean tweets. No, that's hardly appropriate for the occasion. I couldn't possibly do a mean tweet tonight. Could I? Could I? Maybe? Oh, okay. All right, well, if you insist, I will do just one mean tweet for you tonight. And here we go. All right, Mr. Chucklebutt at Chucklebutt says, the mayor is an idiot. I bet the beer tastes just like her, hollow and empty. Well, Mr. Chucklebutt, I have just one response for you, and that is this. You can knock me, but you can't knock my beer. So, Mr. Chucklebutt, here's to you. After 7+ years in office, I definitely need a drink. You know, the challenges of the last 7 years have certainly been great. There's no doubt about that. But the accomplishments in our community, because of our community, have been even greater. Think about it. Just consider what the last 7 years have brought us. Peeve the dog and his amazing public house that he invites us to, like every day of the week. Bitwise Industries. A downtown Fresno State satellite campus. We have Casa de Tamales. We have House of Pendragon, the Tree of Life, the South Stadium project, and oh, let's not forget the National AAA baseball team, the Fresno Grizzlies in downtown Fresno. And best of all, after 40 years of debate, we're finally opening the Fulton Mall. And so they named a beer after me. Okay, that's the last one. I'm not driving tonight, by the way. My husband is. So I'm very proud to have this beer named after me, and it's really an honor to all of us, as much yours as it is mine. And, you know, tonight is all about the progress that we're seeing in downtown Fresno. It's about the businesses that are investing here, the hundreds of people who gathered on that very special evening on March 3rd, that historic night where we broke ground on the Fulton Street Art Collection Restoration Project. Oh yes, and the reconstruction of Fulton Street. It's about the thousands of people who crammed in at Tioga Sequoia just this last weekend for the Fres Yes Fest and proved that if you craft it, they will come. It's about building a bridge from the past into the future, and it's a future that looks brighter than ever, thanks to the hard work and the vision of the people who are gathered here tonight. So with my final State of the Downtown speech, I want to leave you with some parting words. And I want you to, of course, think about just how far we've come since the first time we gathered. I believe it was in 2011 for that early morning breakfast that became the State of the Downtown event. You know, back then I identified 4 steps that were vital to redeveloping our downtown. They were, number 1, restore the attraction. Number 2, make the surrounding neighborhoods healthy and vibrant. Number 3, put the right plans in place so that we get the development that we want in downtown. And number 4, mobilize the private sector. Well, 7 years later, here's where we stand on each of those items. Number 1, restore the attraction for downtown. Check, check, and check. We're filling vacant buildings at an impressive rate, as Aaron has just shared with us. There's been literally tens of millions of dollars of new investment in downtown over the last 18 months. The Grizzlies are the hottest team in minor league baseball, and I'll just share this with you parenthetically. Larry Baer called me earlier today to let me know of some things going on with the Giants, and he said, you know, it kind of looks like it worked out that, you know, the team moved on and the Giants aren't there anymore. I said, oh yeah, Larry, we're good. We got the tacos, and everyone's fine. And by the way, we won the championship. So good luck to you in Sacramento. Still bitter, still bitter. We've got festivals like Frez Yes Fest and the Catacombs Party that are literally packing record crowds. Number 2, make surrounding neighborhoods healthy. Well, not quite something to check off the list yet, but we're making substantial progress. Our Restore Fresno initiative is rebuilding and reinvesting in older neighborhoods, and that's coming through a strong partnership with community, property owners, businesses, and City Hall. It's an ongoing process, and we know that it will take time, but we're already seeing a significant difference. Next on the list, put the right plans in place to get the development that you want. Check. The general plan, the Fulton Corridor specific plan, the new development code, all of these things are designed to make good projects easier to build in downtown, both residential and retail, and that's resulted in many of the projects you've heard about here tonight that are planned, underway, or completed. The South Stadium project that was just recently approved, the new housing at City View on Van Ness, the LEED, Hotel Fresno, and I'm so pleased to announce that the Diamante that we've long been waiting for, the renovation of the JCPenney's building, has finally been approved with its financing, and that project too is moving forward. There are many others that we're attracting. There is certainly a new wave of vitality in downtown. Last on the list, mobilize the private sector. Well, looking around this room tonight, I would say check that done as well. We wanted a PBID, a property-based improvement district, that would support the businesses who have stayed in downtown as well as help to attract new businesses. And thanks to the leadership and the advocacy of the Downtown Fresno Partnership, the board of directors, its fantastic leadership team, Aaron Blair, and the staff at the PBID, we have one of the strongest and most effective PBIDs in California. So congratulations to the Downtown Partnership. So that's all good, very good for now. But we know that there is still a lot left to accomplish. So where do we go from here? How do we honor the accomplishments of the past and build on the momentum that we now enjoy in order to achieve the results that we've talked about, that we've dreamed about for literally decades in our community? I'm more convinced now than when I began my work as mayor that Fresno's last and arguably our greatest hurdle in revitalizing our city is simply this. It's changing our minds about what we believe to be possible in our city. It sounds simple, doesn't it? Maybe even an oversimplification. That mindset shift is the last and greatest thing to revitalization on our to-do list. How can that be? Some of you may wonder. Surely there are other far more complicated challenges that we have left to address, right, Mayor? Well, certainly there are still years of hard work ahead of us and many tasks to complete, but I'm telling you now, after 7+ years of experience, that those tasks become almost impossible unless we first change our minds about what is possible in our beloved city of Fresno. I want to play you a short video clip from a longer video that my husband Paul produced for an initiative that he started called the Hope Incubator. I think the video says it best. Please watch.
At Hope Inc., we want to use our current testimonials of change as guideposts pointing us to even better days ahead, that the greatest days of Fresno can be in the 2020s, not back in the 1920s. We want to come together as a group of people fighting for this mindset shift that says we are forever changed and we can overcome any hurdle. We will only elect officials who are determined to keep this momentum moving in the direction of the mindset shift taking place. We won't allow any city or county official to take us back to the past, to decades of wringing our hands as sprawl and poverty were out of control and we said there's nothing we can do. Those days are old, Fresno, and those days are over. We make declarations of this mindset over our region so that our minds can hear them and think differently. We declare today that the new mindset of Fresno is now the rule and not the exception. We declare that Fresno is beautiful and vibrant, growing and ready for an explosion of prosperity and success. We declare that future leaders will not reverse the trends of the present and will absolutely refuse to go back to the ideological strife of the past. We declare that the economy of Fresno can grow and thus investors will want to come. We declare that the eyes of the state and the country are on us and that help will flow in whenever there is a shortfall to meet our goals. We declare Fresno will no longer be the downtrodden stepchild of California, but that we are now becoming California's favorite son, and that Fresno is where the spine of this state resides. And as such, we can grow and make even greater things happen. Where? Right here in Fresno. Are you brave enough to begin your mindset shift today? Because after all, shift happens. Come, be a part of the greater future ahead for Fresno and for Central California.
Everyone say, shift happens. I love it. Those words really capture the essence of what I believe this movement that we've all embraced has really started. Shift happens means that not only what we've dreamed of, a vibrant, exciting, attractive downtown for the next generation, not just dreaming about it, but that we're willing to put aside the cynicism of the past and do the hard work that's required to see that vision accomplished. And to me, shift happens means that we're going to keep working together as a community, all of us in partnership with everyone doing their small part to contribute to the renaissance of Fresno, instead of letting a small handful of people be a big part in writing Fresno's obituary through status quo cynicism and through inaction. You are the message carriers. You, the people who are gathered here tonight, those of us in this room, we need every voice here to continue to be raised and to help carry the message with unwavering resolve and irrefutable evidence that downtown Fresno is alive and well and its best days are yet to come. Thank you. God bless you, and may God continue to bless the city of Fresno.